So hello students, after a couple of days of break, today CUET again resumed. So 19th May 2025 shift 1 analysis. So we'll be discussing about three subjects: general aptitude test, English language test and core math. So let's start with the general aptitude test. So paper is easy to moderate as reported by the students. If we talk of the various sections of general aptitude test, QA, close to 20 questions this has been reported. Now last year the major portion of general test, now this year it is general aptitude test, last year it was general test. So the major part of the general test was GK and current affairs, and current affairs was 50% of the questions on GK was of current affairs. This year it has been reported most of the questions, the major part of the general aptitude test paper is from QA, quantitative aptitude test, quantitative aptitude, or loosely you can say maths. So QA, quantitative aptitude or maths part of general aptitude test, close to 20 questions. So questions were from ratios, number system, there were questions from number system, questions from arithmetic progression, mean median mode. So we have seen mean median mode question on almost all the shifts of general aptitude test. Question on compound interest, question on percentage, time speed distance question, and specifically question was on trains, question on mensuration, heights and distance, algebra, so it's a part of trigonometry. So question, very easy question on algebra which was on linear equations, time and work, question on coordinate geometry. So overall the paper was easy to moderate, but because the QA part you need to solve so many things, that is why students tend to find it difficult because of the solving part of that section, right? Now if we talk of the LR, the reasoning part in GAT, there were close to 12 to 15 questions as reported by students. So questions were from series, coding, decoding, blood relation, direction sense, ranking, clocks, calendars, visual reasoning, 2 questions, syllogism, analogy. So yes, in almost all the shifts questions, some topics were common, like blood relation, direction sense, ranking, clocks, calendars. So more or less the syllabus, or if the topics, if we talk of QA and LR, is more or less as per the last couple of years of CUET examination, right? Now the biggest change obviously this year has been in the GK part of the general aptitude test. What has been seen is the current affairs is very less. In the first couple of days, it was hardly any current affairs questions seen. But now yes, there are questions on current affairs also, but still the major component of GK is static GK this year. This has been observed so far. Now the question on dams, Sahitya Academy Award. Now we have to actually see if this question is on current affairs, because what has been reported is Sahitya Academy Award, right? So of 2024. So we have to see the timeline also. The question based on biology, country capital, static again, Kharif crop based question, again a static question based on history, books and author, question based on vice president, earth observatory satellite, Paralympics. Again Paralympics has also happened this year. So again we have to see the actual question when the paper will be out. We will see the actual question, and we will then be able to comment how many of them are from the current affairs. But definitely current affairs questions now have been seen in leaving first couple of days of general aptitude test. Now we can see couple of questions here and there from current affairs as well. So geography based question, Myanmar border, question on budget. Now if again this is a current affairs question, if it is of 2025, most likely it is of 2025 also. Yes, once the paper will be out, when the response sheet will be out, we will be able to comment in a better way how many of them are from the current affairs. So easy to moderate, yes, lengthy, you need to solve so many things. So that was about general aptitude test. Now let's talk about the English language test. This test today, 19th May, shift 1, overwhelmingly all students have said the paper was easy. 45, close to 45 attempt out of 50 in English language test. The questions from synonyms, 2-3 questions, from antonyms, 2-3 questions. That means questions based on vocabulary, close to 6 questions based on vocabulary. Phrasal verb, 3 RCs were there. So RCs ज़्यादा आए हैं, last year भी था. Idioms and phrases, figure of speech, so grammar पे भी questions हैं. Parajumble पर 6 to 8 questions were there, and the questions were there on poem based also. सो ओवरऑल इजी इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज टेस्ट हिस्टोरिकली अभी इजी ही है, पिछले 2-3 साल अगर देखें तो इस साल भी इजी ही रहा है, ठीक है। कोर मैथ की बात करते हैं नाउ। अक्रॉस ऑल द डेज एंड शिफ्ट्स फॉर 2025 इन CUET, मैथ हैज बीन रिपोर्टेड एज अ वेरी लेंथी पेपर। अब मैथ का सिलेबस वैसे ही बहुत वास्ट है, राइट, और करना बहुत पड़ता है, सॉल्व बहुत करना पड़ता है, तो स्टूडेंट्स को ऑब्वियसली लेंथी लगता है। सो टुडे ऑल्सो इट हैज बीन रिपोर्टेड द पेपर इज मॉडरेट and lengthy. Now, is the paper, and some students have said difficult also, is the paper difficult because of the difficulty of the questions or because of the lengthy part? The 60 minutes time frame is less for 50 questions. If that is the component, then because of this lengthy part, the questions are lengthy, you have to solve so much, तो कभी कभी स्टूडेंट्स को उस वजह से भी difficult लगता है, moderate लगता है. So actually we have to see the level of the questions once it will be out. But yes, last year जब हम analysis कर रहे थे तो मैथ के बारे में स्टूडेंट्स ज़्यादा easy ही बोल रहे थे, easy to moderate बोल रहे थे, लेकिन this year इस साल स्टूडेंट्स moderate to difficult बोल रहे हैं. मैथ इससे समझ में आता है कि लास्ट ईयर से तो डिफिकल्ट ही आ रहे हैं मोस्ट ऑफ द पेपर्स. यस, ये समझ में आ रहा है. अभी जब एग्जैक्टली सारे पेपर्स आएंगे तब और अच्छे से हम इसको एनालाइज कर पाएंगे. Now questions from relations and functions, from matrices and determinants, integrals and application of integrals, increasing decreasing functions, high order derivatives, differential equation, questions on vectors, probability, inverse trigonometric functions, so mostly covering the entire syllabus. So this was about core math, moderate, lengthy. ठीक है, तो बार बार ये मैथ की बात आ रही है तो मैं शहीद सुखदेव कॉलेज ऑफ बिजनेस स्टडीज़ BMS BBFIA जहाँ पर मैथ कंपलसरी है तो उसके कट ऑफ भी इस बार काफ़ी इंटरेस्टिंग देखने को मिलेंगे. वी विल बी एबल टू कमेंट ऑन द कट ऑफ वंस दिस एंटायर टेस्ट्स आर ओवर. then we'll be able to comment in a better way about the cutoff. We will definitely comment on that also. Stay tuned with the IMS CUET channel. चलिए, all the best. फिर मिलते हैं, तैयारी करते रहिए. देखिए ये जो एक्सरसाइज है, थैंक्स टू ऑल द स्टूडेंट्स हु हैव बीन रिपोर्टिंग ऑल दीज थ्रू अस, थैंक्स टू आवर IMS स्टूडेंट्स जहाँ से ये इन्फॉर्मेशन मिल रही है, और जिनके अभी एग्जाम्स हैं उनको डेफिनेटली कहीं ना कहीं हेल्प तो मिलेगा ही. चलिए, ऑल द बेस्ट, गॉड ब्लेस यू एंड थैंक यू.